Hey there, it's Miriam with Engadget. I'm here with David Rosales of Fossil, and this is the Meta Watch. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so Meta Watch is a division of Fossil, and we're exploring opportunities for developers to kind of extend their technology, their user interface for a device or a remote application or a web service to the wrist. And so Meta Watch is a development system that allows somebody either with an analog digital or with a digital display to put ambient glanceable information up, create notifications to where you can make the watch vibrate and alert the user that something new important has happened or changed. You have button interfaces on the wrist to kind of simplify the way you interact with devices while the phone is in your pocket or other devices might not be accessible. And so what we're really trying to do with this system is create an environment to where a developer can, make their application or their service more convenient and easier to use.
What kind of display technology is this silver one?
So these two digital watches are both the same technology. One is just the reverse of the other. This is a new type of technology called a memory and pixel display, where it's fully reflective. The brighter the sun, the easier it is to read. And so it's kind of the really great companion to your mobile phone, which is always off and hard to read in the sun. This is always on and super easy to read in the sun.
So these communicate with a phone to get the information?
Yes, that's right. So
is that over Bluetooth?
Yeah, these are designed as kind of low-power display terminals, and it's over Bluetooth, zero port profile, so it can connect to all the phones that are available out there today. Okay. It's got a very low power consumption profile, which is kind of what we're good at implementing. So we've tried to take all of the heavy lifting of creating an embedded system that's low power and long battery life, and make that so the developer has those problems solved for them, so they can concentrate on their application, on their user experience.
Could you show us how the display changes when you use controls? I was playing with one earlier, and it was really cool.
Let's see if that.
So there's a QR code.
It's our QR code for our site. Hey, that button, you can put your app on that one. So there's just some debug information on this one. But so those button presses are embedded into the watch firmware, just as like an example.
Right.
And then when you look at this OLED display, this button press goes to the phone, and actually the phone pushes that in response to that button press. I call it the replay repeat button. It's the last message I got.
So
I hope that's not too private.
So developers would have to program their app to interface?
Yeah, and so what we're really trying to do for the developers is make it really easy for them to experiment with wearable technology.
So these went up for pre-order this week?
They did. They went up for pre-order on yesterday.
Okay, how much are these?
$200 for the development kit. And so you get a watch, you get a debugging clip, and then you get access to all of the open source downloads for projects.
So these aren't being sold direct to consumers yet?
No, they're not being sold direct to consumers. They're just being sold to developers right now. And the exploration, needs to take place. A little more of the, this is an evolution, and we're right at the beginning of the age of the mobile internet here. We kind of saw it evolve before our eyes, and one of those things we believe is going to be screens that you wear that are just always with you, always glanceable. And so everything in place to really make the consumer experience really awesome isn't there. But with the help of developers, we can get that momentum quickly.
Is there any kind of dream scenario time frame where this would be available for consumers?
No, I wouldn't put a date on that yet, but believe me, it's always in the back of our mind. That's one of the things we're always striving for.
So these
how to hit the market correctly.
The dev kits. So you have a bunch of styles here. Is
so
it just one for sale?
The dev kits are these two styles.
Okay.
So analog, digital, and digital. That's what's for sale. You can see this one you wanted to see. This is actually an Android green. This is a handmade sample of what a digital version of this might look like. A more sporty type of
that
version.
white one's really hot.
And that white one? No, the white one is kind of a special treat right now for people involved in the project. But
so these are up for pre-order. When will they ship out?
Pre-order now, ship out in July.
July. Okay, that's awesome. Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.